be a great game, Sophia, and we're here with the Pirates' overall record of 2-3-2. Really looking forward to a really great game today. What do you think we have in store for today?
I think Mepham's a pretty solid team. They have a good group of boys. I think it's going to be a good match.
I'm really excited to see the boys. They've definitely struggled a little bit this year with a lot of their players leaving from last year, but they have a lot of young players that are being brought in, and it's really just looking really great for them.
I agree, Mel. There's a lot of young talent that I see.
Right here, we're about to get into game time. Players are lining up.
Yeah. So, starting lineup I think is pretty well. So Calhoun has the ball first. Let's see if Mepham could bring strong and positive attitudes in the beginning of the game.
All right, Mepham, here we go, kickoff. Mepham Pirates are all lined up, and here we are with my other sportscaster, Tyler Steinberg. How are you today, Tyler?
Thank you, Mel. I appreciate that. I'm doing amazing right now. Of course, the weather's great. We got a great game on our hands today, and I'm just really excited. All right, so as we are underway here at Mepham High School, these Calhoun Colts, something definitely here to prove as they're going up against the crosstown district rival Mepham Pirates. Scotto, ball at the 50-yard line, trying to push it up. Scotto advancing the ball, trying to find a man. They're trying to make a cut. Again, nice defense so far here to start this game by Calhoun. As you see, a bad pass, but Mepham still able to capitalize. They're trying to move the ball up the field here. Ball is going to be out of bounds. Calhoun now will get possession. Salvazone with the ball. Going to send it across. It's a turnover. Nice play there. And now Calhoun again now retains the ball at the 50-yard line. The Colts pushing down the field. Calhoun going to send it across, but a nice play by Galvin Melhaf to put his hands out there, pick up the ball nice and clean, and just calm that play down.
Here we go.
Going to take his time there in net. The ball is up. We're going to have a 50-50. Nice play by Isaiah Scotto. Back to Contreras. He's going to send it up now. These Pirates want to find some sort of sustained pressure here early on in this game. Try to find that tempo that they're looking for. As again, these Colts prioritizing defense this game. They want to play a nice, strong two-way game. Mel, can you tell me about that two-way game real quick?
Yeah, Pirates are definitely looking really strong here. We have Martinez in the middle. A lot of strong players on the wings that are definitely able to bring the ball up the field and really push that offense towards the goal to really put that pressure early on the game.
Couldn't have said it better. As now these Pirates trying to start this game hot, 2 minutes into it. You see here the Pirates trying to get that ball back to midfield, and they will be able to. As there you go, a turnover now. Calhoun going the other way. The Colts, we have a breakaway. The shot,
and a save!
A great save. So a nice shot there by Daniel Goga, but a great save by Galvin to keep this game tied at 0. And it's going to be a good defensive play there. So the ball going to go out of bounds. Calhoun going to gain possession, but off rip, you see Calhoun aggressive, gets a nice opportunity, but right there again, Gavin stepping in the way of that.
Yeah, Gavin Melhoff definitely stepping up as a senior this year. He's definitely doing a lot of good job. Did not get a lot of opportunities in the past, but really stepping it up this year, getting the starting position, and he's really shown off this year. He's really been doing great in goal and keeping Mepham in a lot of the games.
Perfect. As that ball goes on the side of the net. I have to ask you, as a goalie for the girls soccer team, how important is it for these goalies to make a big save off rip and just kind of give the team a little bit more energy?
It is so important. It really can kick off all the adrenaline, all the power. One goal or one save can really change the momentum in an entire game. One save can get the team really, really excited. One goal can make the energy fall a little downfall, but it definitely keeps the energy high, low, low, high. It definitely has a really, really big impact on the entire team.
Perfectly said. Is now Mepham trying to find some momentum, but not able to. Is Calhoun. Daniel Goga having a good start to this game. So does the rest of these Colts team. Colts 3-0-7. Not yet to lose a game so far this season. 7 ties, not something you usually see, but nonetheless, a successful start to this season as the ref blows his whistle. But we talked about it a while ago as well. This 7 ties, not something you see every day as we take a look at this replay.
Gavin Melhoff with that huge save to keep the Mepham in that game nice and early on, keeping the momentum and energy high as we go back onto the field.
Perfectly said. It definitely was a great save, keeping this game now tied early on. It's definitely not the goal of the Mepham Pirates to be down by 1 to start this game. It kind of hurts the rest of the flow. So again, a good job there by Galvin to keep this game tied. It's Calhoun now. A good start to this game. They're playing with some speed. And a pass, not enough on it there, but Calhoun still able to retain Colin Freeman. A nice play there, pushing that ball up, ends up taking the fall, and Calhoun's going to get an opportunity here.
Calhoun with a free kick right at the, looks like the 15-20 yard line. This is definitely dangerous. These boys can have so much of a leg, can really get it in the box for a nice easy header or a nice easy cross into the middle.
Yeah, Calhoun coming off that 1-1 tie against MacArthur. They've had a lot of ties so far this season, but they're hoping that they get better luck here against Mepham.
And the cross in, headed
nice
out.
Play there defensively, using the head. There's now Calhoun going to retain possession. Jack with a nice pass, but now it's going the other way now. The Pirates pushing it downfield. Isaiah Contreras trying to find a lane. Still has that ball in a one-on-one right now. Contreras tried making a nice move, but not able to get it done. Good defense there. There's Mepham. Finally starting to pick up the pace a little bit. We saw Calhoun had a great start, but recently we've seen Mepham start to realize we got to play with a little bit more intensity, try to get some shots on goal, and you never know, maybe get a nice early goal.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing it up nice in the last half of the game. Last half of the field, excuse me. Getting nice crosses in the middle, trying to get their head on it, just trying to get nice hard pressure on the Colts this early on in this game.
Perfectly said. As now these Pirates have the ball now around that 30-yard line. Peter Scotto, one of the captains and seniors of this Mepham Pirates team, as well. He's going to turn the ball over, going the other way now. The pass was intended for Daniel Goga, but the Pirates defense does a good job saying no. Mark Diener with a nice play there defensively. Calhoun pushing it up. Matthew finds a nice wide open player on the side of the field. Cutting cross now. Nice play there. You see an opportunity, and Gavin's going to make a great save. So a nice kick there for Calhoun. Right mindset, get the ball on net. But again, Gavin does a great job saying no.
Pirates pushing this save again. Such a great save by Gavin Melhoff. Definitely keeping the Pirates in the game as we get off a punt of his, and we get it right up.
Yeah, so definitely a good start defensively for these Pirates. Have given up a few plays, but they've been pretty good for the most part. And when they do make those small mistakes, Gavin's able to stop that. Is right there, Calhoun says no. First action so far that we've seen today by Joseph Santos, the starting goaltender here for the Calhoun Colts. He's definitely had a great season so far. 37 saves through 10 games on the year, so he's definitely looking to increase that number today. Calhoun now with the ball around the 40-yard line. They send it down. Nice pass. It's going to be a foot race to the ball. Calhoun able to recover. They're going to send it across. A good defensive play there by Mark. Calhoun now still has possession of the ball at the 10-yard line. Nice defense by Scotto. Stopping that shot in its tracks. But Calhoun still have an opportunity here. The ball, and Gavin with a nice play there. Again, a simple save, but those are the things that matter. As a goaltender, as much as you want to play great, when you make those small mistakes, they look a lot bigger than they actually are, and at times can cost you a game. So we've seen Gavin very active so far here in this first half. And that ball is going to be shot wide right.
Calhoun definitely keeping the pressure up on Mepham. Gavin Melhoff already with a few very, very important saves to keep Mepham in the game here. We have a goal kick for the Pirates. Gonna push up the field, try and find the wings. Just trying to get up the field into the final third to get a shot on the net against the Calhoun Colts.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a lot of sustained pressure by these Colts. Exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to focus on a two-way game today, but so far this offense is looking really strong. Just have nothing to show for it so far on the scoreboard. So we see here a nice play by Ramirez. Is going to pass it, but it's going to be out of bounds. So we're going to wait on the toss in. Mepham's going to have the ball. It's Mark Diener. Going to try to find something here. He waits. The ref blows his whistle, and now Isaiah trying to push up, one of the other captains of this team alongside Scotto and Daniel Barry. The ref's going to blow the whistle. A little bit of frustration on the sideline of Mepham, as they thought they had an opportunity there but not able to capitalize.
Yep, definitely. Calhoun throwing down the line. Really strong outside back throw from the outside back from Calhoun. Right to Kolb, trying to get it behind to Ramirez. Right to Scotto. Scotto loses it right back to Calhoun. Nice turn in the middle of the field, blocked by Martinez. Back to the outside wing, trying to come up the sideline to Mepham goal. Back into the middle. Stopped by Salvazone. Contreras tried to tackle. Oh. Kolb fighting for it. And it's a call against Mepham. Calhoun free kick right at the 35. Again, super dangerous spot for them to be in, right so close to the goal, able to get right in the middle, get a head on it, get a foot on it. Nice, really high pressure onto our goalie.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Mel. Again, we've seen these Colts definitely had a solid start so far into this game. They've had a lot of opportunities, and eventually one of these are going to fall. Just having a nice play there. It took a weird bounce, a little higher than he expected, but able to make the nice save.
Nice throw from Melhoff, right to Kolb, right on the outside. See if Calhoun or Mepham will win this, and it looks like Calhoun. Nice footwork on the sidelines, and it's an out of bounds for Mepham. Throw in down the line.
Yeah, Mepham doing a good job so far of closing these gaps. We saw these Colts playing with a lot of speed to start this game. Now all of a sudden, Mepham doing a good job just closing the gaps, not allowing the offense of Calhoun to get anything going. And again, just trying to make sure they stay home, play their assignment, know who their man is, and just play a good job defensively.
Definitely a very strong defense we got back here. Really, a lot of young players, though. We'll say half of the defense is sophomores, but they're definitely holding their own.
So Mepham now trying to find some sustained pressure. Again, we've seen a lot of Calhoun so far today, and with their time of possession, as a nice play there for Mepham defensively, as now Calhoun going to get another opportunity here along the 50-yard line. We're going to play it safe now. Toss back to Sean Coogie. This ball is going to take its time going to the Calhoun defense. Now going to toss it to the goaltender. Kicks it back up. These Calhoun Colts, very fast, very strong. But let's see how they're able to use their strengths to help come on top today.
Yeah, definitely using a lot of that high pressure, getting into the middle nice and early. Those fast, hard crosses, definitely making Mepham a little nervous over here. But definitely trying to keep our poise. Back to Diener. Nice block by Calhoun. Right back into the 18-yard box for Mepham.
Yeah, it was definitely a good play there. Jacob doing a good job stepping in front of that ball. Took a nice shot to the rib cage, but able to stay with it and finish out the play. So now we see Mepham with an opportunity again, want to get it out of their zone if possible. As Calhoun, Mepham decides to turn the ball over. Escato trying to find something. He's tripped up, and the ref's going to use that whistle of his, and it's going to be Mepham ball.
Yep, nice kick from around the 50 on the Mepham side, trying to get it nice and high. We're going to look for a lot of players up on the wings, up the field. We have right to Contreras. Fighting for it up on the sideline. Tries to find Diener, goes to the zone.
Yeah, we see these Calhoun Colts. They know they can be very physical at times. They have a big team, so you know that you want to use your strengths to the best of your ability. As you see some head action there. Calhoun. Just taking their time. They know, again, that they're playing with speed, but at the same time, you'll like it how they're not rushing their decisions. They have a very strong idea of what they want to do as that ball goes into the bleachers. But, again, you're seeing these Colts playing to their strengths. They're doing a good job playing at their tempo and not rushing any of these decisions.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at Brendan Ramirez. Ramirez with the ball in the middle. Right back.
So now Contreras with the ball at the 45-yard line. Tries to use that back foot to make a pass, but not able to get so. Calhoun now. Trying to find some sort of rhythm. As you see, it was a good play there by Drew Lennon as he makes a nice pass up. Liam Brown, another nice pass. Calhoun starting to play with some speed. Jacob trying to find a man. Hits it down to the slot. Ryan Nicholson. There's a good pass. The shot's going to be wide and just above the net. So, again, you like the mindset of these Calhoun Colts. They're trying to press the issue a little bit, right? Trying to get some shots on net, just not able to do so there.
Here we have a look at number 4, Mepham Christian Kolb. Definitely a very strong player. He, Coach Goss himself, best overall player of the game. He did was brought up last year as a sophomore, and he made an immediate impact on the team, and he's only grown to be a better player so far.
Yeah, definitely one of those players that not only is a big piece of this Mepham team now, but also will help them out a lot next year as well when he has to take that leadership role. But again, very grateful to have him. So these Pirates trying to find something going. Escato not able to get the ball there. These Colts doing a good job playing keep away. Some nice passing, but right there intercepted. Isaiah trying to find something. Ball just barely out of bounds, and there you go. They go out of bounds. So definitely a tight play there for Contreras. As Sal, nice job putting the head down and making contact on that ball. Calhoun now. Jacob with a nice pass down low.
We brought in Dan Berry. He's playing strong on the outside for Mepham. He's been a great captain this year as one of the seniors on the team. Been on the team for a few years now. Third year of him in the program. Definitely made a huge impact on the team this year so far.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Definitely one of these key pieces, one of the leaders as well for this team. So we see these 3 captain seniors that the Mepham Pirates have big pieces of the success. And we as well talk about the Colts. They've had a lot of players step through this program, and a lot of guys that have been able to step up this year. Guys like Ryan Nicholson, a 3-year starter. He was all conference last year. Drew Lennon, who has 4 goals and 3 assists to start the year. So definitely some guys that have stepped up in big ways for the Colts.
We have a Mepham nice high pressure, but Calhoun clears it out. Mepham trying to keep the ball in the middle, but Calhoun has the counterattack, driving down the field hard and fast. Diener, right to Diener's side, up the field into the 18-yard box, trying to get a cross on, and it is out.
Yeah, nice pass there by Liam Brown. He had the right mindset, right play with a little bit of speed, get that ball, try to advance it the best way that he possibly can. But in the end of the day, not able to capitalize on it.
Take a nice little break for a Mepham goal kick. Definitely had a lot of these, which means a lot of the motion is on the Mepham side of the field. A lot of shots being taken. It's definitely putting Mepham into a little bit of a worry as we try to get the ball up the field one more time right into the middle. We have Cole, and then we have Scotto taking the ball up back into the center D for Calhoun. Back into the middle, trying to take it up the field. Through ball. Melhoff coming out and with the save. Right back out fast to Houston. Taking it up the line. Then it's a throw in for Mepham.
Isaiah, drop into the pivot.
So, yeah, so Mepham doing a good job so far on the offensive side of the ball. They're starting to play with a little bit more speed, a little bit more intensity.
Captain Peter Scotto comes out.
Yeah, Scotto, one of the main pieces of this team. As we see now the Mepham Pirates trying to find some sort of rhythm. Contreras, nice job kicking that ball back. There's another Pirates going to send it. Kolb takes a fall there, physical play, but the Colts. Nice job by number 18, Jack Gunn. As now we see Mepham trying to press the issue, but good defensive play there by number 24, Xander.
We have throw-in from Mark Diener here. He's been his third year on varsity. He's very quiet person, but definitely such a hard worker. Only freshman brought up during 3 years ago. Definitely made a huge impact on his team, starting since his freshman year.
Yeah, I had a chance to sit down actually with Coach Goss, and he talked about how much not only of a great player that he is, but every coach just wants a guy that's going to put his head down, not talk too much, and just work his tail off. And Diener definitely one of those guys on the team. So now Mepham Pirates, an opportunity here, trapped in the corner. Nice pass there. Kolb with the ball. He's going to try to send it across, and the ref's going to blow his whistle. As now Calhoun trying to go the other way. As there you go, physical play. Barry ended up tripping the Calhoun player there. It was definitely a physical play, but Calhoun's going to make sure that they retain possession.
Here we go, Dan Barry trying to keep the ball. We have Jake, natural goalkeeper, but definitely making it a huge impact on the field just this year where he got moved up to forward. Definitely making a big impact, keeping the pressure up on the field as always.
Yeah, definitely one of those key pieces. Again, these Pirates are one of those teams that they like to rely a lot on their starters. They know they have a good bench, but these starters really are a lot of the players that make a big difference in these games. So now Kolb trying to find an open man, not able to do so, as that ball is going to be sent far out of bounds. Good defensive play, though, nonetheless, by Drew Lennon.
Drew Lennon this season has 4 goals, 3 assists for the Calhoun Colts. Definitely, that's a huge thing for them. Definitely keep them in the games, high pressure. Very important to get those points up.
Yeah, definitely a big piece of the success that these Calhoun Colts have had so far this season. One of the key pieces, and again, they want to make sure that they get him involved as much as possible. So now Mepham trying to find something, the ball's turned over. Jacob finds a wide open man. You see Ryan Nicholson trying to get that ball free. Took on 2 maroon jerseys, able to still keep that ball as he's going to send a nice pass down. Jacob finds again back to Nicholson. Nicholson's going to be tripped and the ref's going to blow the whistle. So you see some frustration there. As again, Nicholson playing with some speed. Had the right mindset, made some nice passes back and forth, but right there again being tripped in Calhoun. Going to get the ball. You see captain for these Calhoun Colts, Drew Lennon, going to take a free kick.
Free kick for Calhoun again at the almost 20-yard line. Super dangerous. Keeps it nice and low to the middle. Little scramble in the middle there, but defense definitely got it out.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was interesting too there. You saw there were multiple white jerseys out in front of the net. You saw one of the players actually not touch the ball. It looked like he moved his leg up at the last second, trying to allow the player that was even closer to the net get a better opportunity and make it harder for Gavin to react to the deflection. But again, a good job just by Gavin just keeping his feet still and making sure that he keeps his eye on the ball and a good save. So we see now the free kick. It's going to be a toss-in, excuse me. One of the key players here, Xander, for these Calhoun Colts. 1 assist so far this season. He's actually an all-county lacrosse player as well, so. You see.
Well done, boys.
This ball is going to be close to out of bounds, and it will go out of bounds. So Calhoun going to retain possession.
Switch on!
Calhoun Colts taking their time. They've had definitely a strong start to this first half. Playing with speed, have had some shots on net, just nothing to show for it. It's going to be a nice
Foul in the middle.
toss in. The ref's going to blow the whistle. So now the ball's going to go the other way now for the Mepham Pirates.
Kick from Maruka. This is the third Maruka that has went through the varsity soccer program. Definitely very tall center back. Very, very strong in the back there. Helping Mepham a lot keep those balls out of the 18-yard box.
So the ball's going to be sent up. Cole with a nice job getting his head on it. Barry, and then you see multiple passes there. As Mepham had a chance to do something there. Xander misses that kick as he's going to send it downfield, and that's going to be out of bounds. Yeah, again, one of the key pieces to this Calhoun Colts team. They want to make sure that they play with speed, play with energy. They've definitely done a good job, but I like how they use Mepham Pirates. They're starting to match that tempo, match that energy. We haven't seen too much of it. Neither team have had a bad first half, just Calhoun has had that slight edge to start. So a good play by Drew Lennon using his hip to that ball. That's Gold. Going to try to find an open man, find Scotto. Peter Scotto sends it across the other way now. Sends it up, Contreras. Not much space to work with. There's a triangle. 3 white jerseys around him. Not much he could do there. Calhoun doing a good job of playing a little bit of aggression on the defensive side of the ball. As you see that ball, Barry tried getting a touch on it, but not able to. So Mepham now trying to get something going. Passes that ball up, a physical play. We got a one-on-one. That ball's going to go out of bounds. And I believe Mepham's going to retain possession.
Mepham throw-in. Looking at Vizone taking it. He started in center back the first game. He did such a great job. He is mainly a baseball player, though, and it looks like it's come in handy with that throw.
Yeah, definitely a strong piece against these Mepham Pirates. These Mepham Pirates have a lot of key starters that they need to be successful. That shot's going to be on goal and saved. But again, Salvazone, a strong piece that they have. They like to use him in a lot of different positions. But again, one of those players that are not only good on the field, but again, just a great teammate overall. So Calhoun, now after that nice save, will start to bring the ball up. A good play. And now it's going to be sent all the way across the field. The zone uses his head to send that ball back, and now the ball's stuck at around that 45, 50-yard line. Calhoun, Ryan Nicholson, nice pass up. You see the ref's going to blow his whistle as Leo had a touch on it.
Here we have the save by Calhoun goalkeeper Santos. Again, with the 37 saves this year, definitely such a strong starting keeper for Calhoun this year.
Strong goalkeeper indeed. As you see, Barry not able to get a touch on that ball. So, you know, we've seen definitely an interesting start so far to this game. Both teams have had a lot of opportunities, but again, nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. If you're either of these teams offensively, you're just going to look to see a pickup in the pace.
Here we have Joseph Santos again. He let up only 5 goals this season. That is incredible, and with his 37 saves. That is absolutely amazing. Definitely a key part of keeping Calhoun in all of these games.
Yeah, one of those players that he's done a great job. Of course, these Colts 7 ties. Not every day you see that, but he's been a key piece of that success because every tie, again, is a point. Obviously, you want to win the game, get 2 points, but again, a tie is a point. So that's definitely, you'll take it. You're not happy with it, but you'll take it.
Definitely.
So Calhoun trying to get the ball out of their zone. There's going to be a fall there. No call by the ref. Scotto, a little physical, but gets away with it. You see a 50-50 ball. Very nice play. He's going to pass it up. Did a nice job getting a leg on it. That ball's going to be close to out of bounds, and the ref's going to call it for a second. You thought the Calhoun Perano thought he was going to get away with it, but not able to. Is then again a good save by Santos, doing a good job stepping up and getting a hand on it. Calhoun wants to go fast. The Colts pushing down the field. Nice pass up to Nicholson. Nicholson sends it up again. You see Leo trying to play with some speed, but turns the ball over. Goga ends up turning the ball over, and now Calhoun retains possession yet again.
Here we have Barry challenging the ball in the middle. Definitely a key part in the front, getting a lot of goals and getting a lot of assists this season.
Yeah, we've seen Calhoun so far this game defensively. They've had a lot of opportunities when it comes on the offensive side, but defense, I've realized they're very aggressive when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. How does that affect a player's, just kind of timing in the sense of they think they might have more time than they actually do? Then again, this defense plays aggressive and maybe messes up something. How does that affect the offense?
It can totally throw off the entire game. The timing is everything.
Yeah, you see an example of that. We just talked about how Calhoun was playing very aggressive. Right there, Mepham doing a good job having multiple maroon jerseys around the white jerseys. And just like that, again, a pass that was not able to go where it was intended. So an opportunity here, Daniel Berry not able to get the ball past the defender. Xander with a nice play defensively. Calhoun moving it up now. Perano. Now sends it up, Nicholson. Nice play there defensively. As Calhoun trying to move that ball up, not able to, and Mepham will retain possession. They turn it over now. It's going to be a 50-50 ball. Nice play by Scotto using the head, but turns it over. Ryan Nicholson. Colts is one jersey, one white jersey there, multiple Mepham defenders. As that pass not going through, a good job defensively as Contreras trying to find a way to create just about anything. You see Barry calls for the ball, Contreras doesn't see it, instead he gets that ball, a nice pass, now Barry has it on the outside. Barry sends it up, and that's going to go over the net. So right mindset there by Daniel Barry, but not able to capitalize.
Great read there by the Mepham outside back, number 18. Really hard defending he there, put a lot of pressure on the outside, so Barry wasn't able to put a good shot onto the net.
Yeah, definitely. Santos, again, one of the stronger goaltenders here in the county, just kind of knows the right position of where to be, limit the angles that he gives the shooter. As now Mepham retains possession. You see Kolb kind of sends the attacker upfield, as that ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be
here we
ball.
have number 24.
Yeah, as you see again, the replay. Calhoun tried to trying to create some opportunity, but not able to.
Here we got number 24 for Calhoun, Xander, with 1 assist for this season. Definitely putting a lot of pressure on our Mepham defense up front, getting a lot of shots on. Definitely making Mepham really, really nervous, keeping the pressure really high up, keep getting the ball back and forth from one goalie to another, just all game long so far.
Yeah, Xander, again, one of the stronger pieces defensively for these Colts. He's a big body, he's strong, he's physical, but he's also fast, so one of the key pieces to the success. Is Calhoun now with an opportunity to the ball on the outside, he just gets inside of the numbers, now pushes it, they're in the end zone now. Calhoun tries crossing it in a good defensive play by Mepham. I believe that was Jonathan Mercia, but a nice play. It was a nice play, again, getting his foot on it, stopping that cross. As now we will wait for what Calhoun wants to do here. See, making some substitutions.
Here we have a nice, strong outside back, throwing it in for Mepham. Nice save by Melhoff. Nice clear by Kolb.
So now Mepham trying to get anything going, but these Calhoun Colts doing a good job of maintaining possession as the ref blows his whistle. He's going to call an offsides, I believe. So now Mepham trying to find some sort of spark. Definitely a fairly quiet first half, honestly, for both teams. Just you see that Calhoun, again, they have that extra pep in their step so far, but better late than never. the scoreboard has yet to bite these Mepham Pirates, and definitely a lot of time to get back into this game. So now the Colts. Jacob, one-on-one with Scotto. As you see, multiple players yelling. The ref did not blow his whistle, but there you go. The ref decides to call the play dead.
Another goal kick here from Mepham. Still really keeping it in the second half.
So now Marcia will wait to get the player set up and figure out where he wants to go with the ball. He sends it down the field. He's going to bounce it around the 32-yard line. As Kolb trying to make a physical play. 3 white jerseys around him, but he does a good job of trying to create something there. And just like that, the ball's going to go the other way now. It's going to be a Mepham ball. They will have the toss in here. Kolb trying to find something. Nice job for the Pirates. Again, just trying to make sure that they have a game plan, just make sure they stick to it. They don't panic here. Even though we're late into this first half, you still have a lot of time to try to figure out what you have to do exactly. They haven't had the most successful offensive first half, but again, not playing a bad game. The scoreboard still says 0-0.
Both teams definitely keeping a lot of pressure on both sides, keeping a lot of key players, keeping both teams in the game. We have Mepham Ramirez up on top.
So now these Calhoun Colts trying to get 1 goal at least before the end of this half.
Wait.
As the ball is sent upfield, and that's going to be out of bounds. So these Colts trying to get those big chunk plays with some of these kicks, but have struggled to capitalize on a lot of them. That ball will roll all the way to the back fence. So now we wait as they're going to resume play. These Mepham Pirates not able to get anything done there with their possession. As Calhoun try to get something done, but the ref blows his whistle. As now you see the ball placed on the ground. Scotto will back off, and Calhoun will have an opportunity here.
Another dangerous kick here for Calhoun right into the middle. Kolb clearing it out. Kolb has been the conference player of the week for the last week. Such a key player on the Mepham offense. Really fast, really strong player up top. Gets the ball really high up.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Definitely one of the key pieces to these Mepham Pirates. Very strong, very fast. Not the tallest player, but he lacks up. He does a good job making up for that with his elite speed. As Gavin with a nice save. Not able to clean catch it, but still able to recover the rebound. So the Colts, captain of this team, Zander, trying to find something going. But a good job defensively by Kolb. That ball then intercepted. Nicholson going the other way. Ryan Nicholson sends it up. You see 2 maroon jerseys around the ball there. Good job defensively. That ball is set up in front of the net, but not able to do anything. The Mepham Pirates ready for that one. Is now Nicholson trying to find something, turns the ball over. Good defensive play. As Georgie does a nice job. Ramirez not able to do anything there. As the other captain for these Calhoun Colts, Drew Lennon, a nice pass. Jack taking his time with the ball, sends it up. So ball there, gonna go out of bounds. It was a foot race, but Gavin can have an opportunity.
Here we got a replay again of Calhoun, number 24, Xander coming up the line, trying to get it in the middle for Calhoun, but unsuccessful.
So we see Marcia with that big leg of his. Definitely one of the stronger, powerful kicks on this team. As he sends it up to around the 33-yard line. Nice quick feet there. As Xander tries sending it back down, but not able to find the intended man. That ball's going to be out of bounds, so Calhoun with an opportunity now. Calhoun Xander with the toss in. He's going to try to find Daniel Goga there, but it was on. Nice defensive play. As you see, it was a trip there. So now Mepham going to go the other way.
Again, we got another kick from Martiner. Such a key player in the back, getting the ball up on these free kicks.
Yeah, free kicks, one of the most important parts of the game. There's something that, of course, you don't really see all the time when it comes to a statue level, right? You don't see the coach talk about, yeah, we have a great player that is able to put the free kicks where they want it, but it's kind of like special teams in a sense where you just need to get the ball where you want it to go, make sure that you don't make any mistakes on it. A lot of the times it creates the breakaways. So Scotto a little physical there, but Mepham able to retain possession. Mepham trying to find that spark coming up with almost a minute left in this half. It's going to be Mepham ball trying to send it down the field. An opportunity here for Mepham, but a nice job defensively by these Colts to send it into the corner. You see Jake running after that ball. Definitely an opportunity for the Pirates, but not able to capitalize here with just under a minute in the first half.
Vizone trying to get in the middle for Mepham. In the last few seconds of the first half, big throw into the middle, trying to get it to one of the Mepham shirts.
Yeah, you see, it was a strong toss in, not able to get anything going. It's Calhoun trying to clear it. They will do so. Coming up just on about 30 seconds left here in the first half of the BMB Game of the Week, the Mepham Pirates going up against the Calhoun Colts. Mepham trying to find something in the last few seconds. Garcia with a nice pass downfield. Mepham trying to get anything going here, but Calhoun trying to clear that ball. Good job there. Colin showing that speed of his. Nice adjustment. You have 5 seconds left. Anything happening here? And Sal says no. It's a nice job there clearing that ball, making sure that no mistakes are made. And we have a tie game at the end of 1.
Yeah, we had a really great half here from Mepham and Calhoun here. Definitely both keeping a lot of pressure on both sides. Both goalkeepers getting some action, as well as the defenders. A lot of free kicks and goal kicks from Mepham down on their half, which is definitely a little dangerous. Definitely something that will most likely be talked about during halftime.
Yeah, what do you think of some adjustments? I mean, we've seen these Mepham Pirates. They've done a good job offensively, I think, at the end of that half. But what do you think are some adjustments that they have to make in order to start putting one on the board? Once one falls, eventually the rest will fall. So what are some adjustments these Pirates have to make offensively?
I really think that playing to feet would be really great for them. They've been playing a lot of through balls over the top, and they just haven't been able to win them. Playing to feet, they can get the ball, dribble themselves into the 18-yard box, and have an easier shot maybe right into the Calhoun half.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Definitely going to be interesting to see what adjustments that these Mepham Pirates make. The Calhoun Colts as well, having a great game. As we're now going to send it down to Ryan Marr with your half-game interview.
Hello, I'm Ryan Marr here with the Mepham soccer coach. How are you today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. It's tied going into the second half. What has been working for you and what has not been working for you in this first half?
I think Calhoun came out very strong in the first 15, 20 minutes. I think we were reacting, started to grow into the game a little bit more. We just need to be a little bit more proactive going into the second half.
Going into the second half, what is going to be your message to the team during this break?
I just want more energy. I think that we came out expecting to win this game, and we need a lot more energy in the second half.
Well, thank you for taking time.
Thanks.
Good luck in the rest of the second half. And back to you guys.
You guys are live.
Thank you there, Ryan. Is again definitely interesting to see what adjustments these Mepham Pirates make. The Calhoun Colts, however, a good game so far. They're playing with a lot of speed, so it's definitely going to be interesting. What do you think are some adjustments these Calhoun Colts have to make? They've had a good game. They've played with a lot of speed and intensity. What are some adjustments they have to make to start capitalizing?
Calhoun has definitely gotten to the final third into the Mepham's 18-yard box a lot this half. But they just really need to finish. They really need to get a foot on the ball, head on the ball, something, just to get the ball into the back of the net against our Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, so you're going to see here both teams trying to get their energy. And again, I want to talk about something that you don't see all the time. These Calhoun Colts coming into this game technically undefeated with 0 losses on the season, 3-0-7 their overall record in their Conference AA record, 2-0-6. Not every day that you see 7 ties. It's definitely very interesting. How do you think that happens, right? I mean, you have to get, I don't want to say very unlucky, but I'm sure there's been a lot of opportunities, a lot of plays where these Calhoun Colts look back at it and they're like, man, I wish we maybe scored that goal or maybe made a different play defensively there. And all of a sudden, that record of 3-0-7 can change very easily and get 2 points instead of 1. What do you think are some things that maybe contribute to that?
It's definitely a lot of just little things that need to be fixed. That, again, like you said, Tyler, a lot of the little things, oh, I should have done this, oh, I should have done that. But it's just finishing the ball a lot, and we see that in this game for the Colts. They are on the final third of the Mepham half. They just really need to put a foot on it, get that shot from either outside the 18, inside the 18. They just need to put shots on, and the more shots they get, the more opportunities they'll get to score. Say Mepham slips up, it's just more opportunities for them. Yeah, and I love how you finished that sentence as well. Get shots on net, right? It can't hurt you. That's the amazing thing, right? You put a shot on net, what's the worst that happens? It goes out of bounds. That's the thing. I love the aggression that we've seen both these teams play with. Calhoun not try to put the ball on net. They've showed that multiple times throughout this season, as they are a very fast, a very strong offense. But right now, not putting up a donut, they're putting up a donut on the scoreboard the same way that Mepham is, and that's what kind of Mepham wanted. They knew that they were strong offensively, but right now they're just doing a good job playing their pace, playing their tempo, and I'd expect to see both teams step on the gas a little bit as we get ready to go into the second half. Definitely Mepham's been very, very strong defensively. They've been keeping that final third. Yeah, as we take a look inside the Mepham gym here, we have the girls volleyball team actually right now in a game against Southside. Southside, one of the best girls volleyball programs that you have here on Long Island. These Mepham Pirates looking to try to upset the girls of Southside. And again, these two teams, very strong teams. As you see, it looks like the score here. Southside 1 point away from winning, up 24-20. So these girls, of course, they knew that they had a tough task on their hands, but will they be able to come out on top and pull off the upset? We'll find out soon. As we're getting ready, roughly 5 minutes and 40 seconds left as we get ready to return to game action. Mel, I have to ask you, right, again, we've seen both these teams. They've played very strong. Honestly, we haven't really seen many mistakes from either side. They're just playing their tempo, doing their thing. What are some things that stood out to you in that first half? Both defenses are very strong. They definitely, even when the opposite team gets into the other half, they find a way to get it up the field, get it to the middle, just trying to get it out of their space. Just keep pushing up and up the field, keep going back and forth. It's just been like almost a game of ping pong, Tyler, just going back and forth between each goal all game long. Yeah, I love that reference of ping pong, and we're seeing both teams not really getting an edge on each other, right? We've seen some teams have some good stretches here and there. We haven't really seen one team take a big lead. So overall, though, definitely curious to see what adjustments these teams make. I've also loved it how both teams, they know not to panic, right? I love that. You see these two teams, they're very strong teams. Again, we talked about the Calhoun Colts coming into this game 3-0-7. The Pirates overall record 2-3-2. So the Pirates, definitely not the start that they had hoped for, but definitely not bad. They're still very much in the playoff race, trying to find some momentum. If you're Coach Goss, what do you tell these boys to make sure they stay motivated? I would tell them to go watch Midweek Update, the new BMB show on our YouTube. The first episode streaming this week. Go watch it. Yeah, I agree with you there. Midweek, one of the best shows that BMB has here to offer every Wednesday. So if you want to stay informed in and around the BMB, Mepham, Bellmore-Merrick community, I recommend everyone watch that show. Again, it's a great show, and we have the season premiere posted only on the BMB YouTube channel. And Tyler, this one's about us. We hosted our first yearly sports talk this year. Me and Tyler are over there talking about our Mepham girls soccer team and our Mepham boys soccer team that we're seeing play right now. You should definitely go watch it. Me and Tyler go kill it. Yeah, I definitely recommend you tune in. There's a bunch of new faces, new segments, and more. And you take a look at that graphic, right? You have Lily, Tom Morrow, Matt Mano, a lot of the infamous faces that you see that have made sports talk into what they are, and hopefully my face can be on that graphic next. Of course, that's the end goal for this year, but definitely some of the people that have made sports talk what it is and have kind of laid the land in a sense, and I'm just trying my best to honor those guys and again follow their footsteps. So yeah, can't wait to see definitely more of those episodes coming, along with our weekly morning announcements every Friday that you can stream on the BMB YouTube.
Yeah, I agree with you there, morning announcements. And I know I say this about every show, but morning announcements is one of those shows you cannot miss. Every Friday morning, get a nice cup of coffee. You know, you're feeling it. You want to get ready for the day. That's the perfect show to watch. You get all the stories right. Even once in a while, you see your boy on sports. But again, we have a lot of different segments, a lot of different things that I recommend you highly tune in and watch. As we see now, roughly 2 minutes and 40 seconds until we return to game action. So now we're going to send it down to Ryan Marr with your halftime interview. Ryan, take it away.
Hello, I'm Ryan Marr, here with the Calhoun soccer coach. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good, thank you for asking. You know, it's tie game still going into the second half. What worked for you and what didn't work for you going into the second half?
So right now we're moving the ball around, and we're just hoping that we keep that pressure going and then be patient with our offense and not rush the crosses or the shots. And I think if we're there, we'll get an opportunity. So that's what we're hoping for.
What was your message to this team going into the second half off of this tie in this first half?
Stay the course and then find a way to get the goals. You know, that's what we need. So.
Well, thank you for joining us. Good luck in the second half. And back to you guys.
Thank you, Ryan. It is always great having you out there. Thank you to Coach. I mean, if you're one of those coaches, you got to be pumped up for the second half. I mean, this is a conference game. This is one of the most exciting games on your schedule. I mean, on the calendar, this is the game that you circle in bright red. This is a game that you want to win. You want to have those bragging rights. So if you're that coach, going back to your boys, what do you really want to tell them to get them really pumped up for the second half?
I agree. If I were the coaches, I would definitely be pumping the boys up right now. Also calming them down a little bit, because I bet both teams have a lot of pressure on them, especially going into the second half, 0-0. Just a lot of pressure on both teams.
I mean, definitely, and especially in a game like this. I mean, this is one of the craziest games we've seen. 0-0 going into halftime. This is a crazy defensive battle. As you can see, Liam Brown here, a starter as a sophomore. He's one of those players that you look for, showing off a little bit of those skills there. I mean, he's one of those people that really puts his all into this sport. And that's one of the things you gotta love as a coach. He's aggressive, he plays hard. He's one of those forwards who not only will make the plays on offense, but he's the type of guy that will hustle for those loose balls and get you as many possessions as you can. As we go back to the gym, as can't exactly see the scoreboard, but I'm assuming and hoping that Mepham won their set, as it's 2-0 for Mepham as they're starting off their third set. Maybe even a sweep coming, as they're about to tie the game up here. It's a very strong season so far for the girls in the top conference. They're hoping to make a playoff push as we get back to game action. So Calhoun's going to start with it. If you're the Mepham defenders, you know the pressure's on you. You got to start this early. You got to get that momentum of the ball rolling. What do you think these defenders were talking about in the huddle?
I think the defenders were definitely telling each other to get more aggressive. They can't let any more shots up. Calhoun has definitely been pressing pretty high. They've been getting shots on, through balls. They've been very present in the game.
I mean, definitely, as we go here, as they're going to try to take it down the sideline. A very fast pace and a very aggressive game starting out, as a throw-in here starting for the Mepham Pirates. They're going to start out with the ball on on Calhoun's territory, as they're going to get a little formation going. The pass to Ramirez going to be guarded, and they're going to get a second chance, almost a do-over, if you will.
And Salvazone going to take the throw in.
Another play design here. A lot of strategy and a lot coming, as a strong throw over the middle, guarded by Calhoun, and that will be a little bit too far out of the reach of Jacob Branch. The sophomore has done a lot for this team. 2 assists already on the season, and that's exactly what you want to see from your forward and from someone who's been playing a little bit midfielder in a new position. A little header battle here, as that's 3 in a row, and that's going to be taken by Vinny Martinez already, and going back to the defense, Calhoun trying to put some pressure, as this has been a very tight and a very good defensive battle so far. Obviously, you can see the score, not one goal and very little shots on goal already. This has been a crazy defensive battle, and I really think that's going to continue into the late second half.
I agree. I think Mepham is definitely bringing more energy into the second half than they did in the first half. They seem very motivated, and they're definitely pressing the Colts a lot.
I mean, definitely as we are back to game action again. Leon with a far kick back. Another header by Mepham. This is going to be at midfield. Vinny Martinez made a good move getting to open space, and that's going to be a breakaway here for Ramirez, just out of the reach. That will be Calhoun's possession. A good pass by Martinez, just out of the reach of the speedy Brandon Ramirez.
I agree. Ramirez definitely has a lot of speed.
Again, trying to get a good play by Houston, as a little bit of frustration here coming from the Pirates. They wanted a call. They're saying it's out of bounds, and they're not going to get it. So that will be they will get it here. Houston about to take the throw in, as Cole making a play, and
You could definitely see the tension rising between both teams.
I mean, definitely. We've said it again already, and Tyler and Mel have probably said it like 7 times. This is a conference game. This is a district rivalry game. So this is exactly the game, if any, that you're going to have the most tension. You're going to be the most physical, because both these teams equally really want to win this.
I agree. I think the boys need to tell each other to calm down, because playing rough never really gets you forward.
Definitely, especially in these late games and as the time is ticking down, you really want to be able to control your emotions well and really channel all that rage and all that energy into your game. That's really what makes great players even greater. As the far kick from Diener, a nice save by Calhoun, off the top of the crossbar. Kolb trying to get the second chance, and it's not going to go. What a save by the goalkeeper. An incredible jumping play, and just miss for the Pirates.
Let's see if the Pirates could get this in.
I mean, definitely, although that shot wasn't exactly the greatest outcome, even they are going to get a corner, and they are going to get a great opportunity. Kolb here ready to kick it off, looking for a man. The kick is up and away, and it is off the field goal post, I believe, so tried to curve it in, just missed, but still an overall great opportunity, and that's very, very promising from the Pirates. Calhoun now ready to reset. They're going to get their opportunity here, and a far kick guarded by Kolb, as he's going to try to make a play, and he's going to be met by a white jersey, as Ramirez not able to get there. And this has been a very Mepham-dominated game so far in the second half. They've had the ball on their side for most of the game. Contreras there, I believe, trying to make a move, as he's going to get to midfield, get the shot, and that's going to be guarded by Cook. He is their captain. He's one of those amazing players, committed to the University of Chicago, and a Nassau top 100 player. I mean, that's exactly the guy you don't want to run into if you're Mepham. He's arguably one of the top players on their team. He's one of those players that they look to make big plays, give them momentum, and as he did just there, blocking a great shot from Contreras.
I could definitely see the difference in the Pirates in the second half. The first half wasn't so great. The Colts were definitely in the Pirates' half more, and now I see that they're pressing higher on them.
I mean, definitely the pressure is rising, so the tensions are there, the energy is there, and that's really translating into their game. As you saw the 2 shots there and the slight disappointment from the crowd as you knew Mepham had the chance, but a great defensive recovery by the Colts. Kolb here ready to take the kick. A chance there. Ramirez not able to get to it. A nice play by Friedman as another save here by Santos. Santos, as we said already, only letting up 5 goals this entire season. And what an accomplishment that is. That is just not something you see every day. And that's exactly what you want to see from the goalkeeper, doing exactly what you asked and even more, as some people would say. He's been incredible today with, I think, over 5, maybe even 7 saves or somewhere around that.
I agree. Being a goalie of a team, you have a lot of pressure on you. Sometimes things are not your fault, but you still have to pick up your head and pick up your teammates and play the game you know.
I mean, definitely, it's a lot of pressure being that guy that is the last line of defense. As another save here from Gavin Metcalf, as he's going to send a long punt away, finding the Colts. Contreras able to get to it as he's going to make a speedy move pass, and Ramirez back to Contreras going down the sideline. Contreras trying to make a move on a white defender or white jersey, excuse me, as number 16, Drew Lennon, another captain for this team, made a great play. As here you see Gavin Metcalf. He's 4 saves in his last game against Bethpage. An incredible performance there for him. 15 saves on the year. There's been a lot of controversy there for the starting goalie for Mepham, but he has definitely solidified his spot as he got the wave to start today, and he's just been playing incredible, holding the Colts to not 1 goal today.
I think the boys definitely have very good chemistry. They're definitely trying to move the ball, and the Colts are denying.
I mean, definitely. The Pirates did not exactly start their season the way they really hoped, so they put in a lot of work, a lot of extra practices came into this team being as good as we've seen them today, and a lot more frustration here from Coach Vogel, or sorry, not Coach Vogel, Coach LeBoff. I mean, this is a physical game, and not getting those calls is not what you want to see, as there was a lot of contact. Kolb being a part of it. I mean, as we said, it's a district rivalry game, and you still just have to control your emotions at a point.
Yes, I agree.
Back here, Calhoun, getting their chance as possession as Mark Diener going to get the stop. Kolb has a chance to make a move on his defender, and that's going to be a good defensive stop by Goga, excuse me. A long 25-yard throw-in and a nice play by the Nassau top 100 defender.
From watching the game so far, I think the boys are pretty well matched. It's been a very interesting game to watch. It's very fun watching the boys play.
I mean, definitely. The Colts do not have a loss to their name yet this season, which is incredible. 3-0-7 that their record stands. But this is a conference game. This is a big game. And Mepham getting that momentum to carry out the rest of their season, maybe even making a playoff push. Who knows? But this is a game that they really want to win, and you could just tell from how they're playing.
Both teams are bringing the energy they need to bring. Definitely getting very physical.
I mean, definitely. And you can see that play after play. Both teams wants it, and this may just come down to who wants it more, as cliche as that might sound. It really is who's going to put their body on the line, who's going to put everything and give 110% for the rest of these 28 minutes. That's going to be a call on the Colts as a fast kick, and that will be find an open Kolb a little bit out of the reach of him as he's going to be able to make a play, keep it in bounds out to Contreras, as that's going to be a far kick through the goalpost, and that will be another possession, but a great job putting pressure for Calhoun.
Hey, turn the face, turn the face, turn the face. Isaiah, it's coming, buddy, it's coming. First and second ball, let's go white.
You can hear Coach talking to Isaiah. They're trying to really scheme up a play here, trying to get the defensive set that they look for. As a far kick away, Kolb makes a nice play on it. A little bit of contact there in the middle of the field. Number 9, that is Carusis. He is not happy with that call. As he thought there was a little bit of contact there. The ref did not call it, as Calhoun going to get stopped by Contreras. Kolb on a 3-on-2. He's going to take it up the middle. A nice play coming from behind. Liam Brown makes a good stopping. Maybe stops a fast break and potentially a goal.
Pirates and the Colts definitely both have a solid defensive line. They're both denying each other, and it seems like neither of them could just put it in.
You could say that again. A 0-0 game, you got to give a lot of praise to the defense. They've been doing their job and more. They've been absolutely incredible today. And limiting not only goals, but they've been limiting shots, as you can see. 4 saves for Santos and 5 saves for Metcalf. I mean, what a play by the defenders. You've yet to see a goal, and you've really only seen 1 or 2 very good open shots that either team has gotten. So it's been a great play. Another good shot by Mepham. That was Vinny Martinez, who was able to get the open look, but another save by Joseph Santos. That's his 5th of the day. And these defensive has been really challenging for either team to get past. A nice play there by Vinny Martinez. A sliding tackle, able to get his position. Peter Scotto taking up Kolb back to Scotto. Going to try to make a move on the right side. Going to get Mark Diener, the defender, coming all the way from the other side, as he's going to step out and give Calhoun a possession. And you can see there a great behind his own back move by Vinny Martinez, able to get the shot off, able to get the open shot at that, which is not something you've seen a lot in this game, but an incredible jumping save by Santos.
You can see a lot of frustration with the coaches and just the boys.
I mean, definitely. We've been talking about how much these boys want to win. Talk about the coaches. They equally as much want to win, and you can hear it every single play with every single word that they're talking to these boys. They want to win just as much as these kids, and you could really just tell it from every single play.
Yes, I agree.
A nice pass guarded by Daniel Berry as he's in everywhere. It's going to be a little bit of contact towards the middle. Daniel Berry losing the ball, and Tommy Houston now. A nice play giving Vinny Martinez a chance to get his team back as a possession. And that's going to be called, I believe, offsides on Jake Hislop, the goalie who's been recently transferred to that midfield, and that's a big position change. I mean, going from goalie to this new position is hard to do for any athlete, especially one as a sophomore, but you could really tell just how talented he is, that the coach really wanted to put him in the game, and that's how they're going to be able to do it. Couple subs coming in for the Colts after an injury, as we are back, and Mepham is giving a chance to put a little bit of pressure on the Colts, as they are almost in position for a goal, as they're not going to be a call. coach wanted a trip, not going to get it, as with 24 minutes left in this game, really there's not much shots been able to happen, really not any goals as you can see, but you really can tell with every possession, every chance they get, how much they want to shoot, how much they want to be the hero.
Yeah, the boys really have to step it up if they're going to want to win. There's also a lot of young talent on this team, a lot of sophomores that are starters, that are great players.
I mean, definitely you could say that. As Isaac Contreras, the dual athlete with track who's been on the team since 8th grade, you could see a lot of juniors, Ramirez, Kolb, I mean, Jake Hislop. There's a lot of young talent. So this isn't necessarily a rebuilding year because they have a lot of talent on the senior end, but you can't tell me that this young squad is not excited for next year and excited for what this team can do as they develop more.
Yes, I agree. The younger players are definitely going to be excellent leaders as they move up.
Nice play there by Vinny Martinez. A shot here, that's going to be a nice save here from the goalkeeper. Is waiting to find an open man. It looks like he will punt it away, and there it goes. A near 40-yard punt here, getting to about the 50, attacking Calhoun's side of the field. And will be an opportunity to slow down the pace of this game as Mepham wanted a fast throw and wanted to catch the Colts off guard, and that is just not what Mepham wanted to see. They wanted the opportunity to get maybe an advantage, or maybe a 3-on-2, but a nice play by the defender and able to stop any momentum. Good play there over to the middle. Kolb has an open look. He's going to try to get a shot off, and that's going to go behind the goalkeeper. A nice play by Kolb trying to get the open shot. He was just a little bit too close to that out-of-bounds marker and wasn't able to get the open look.
The Pirates are definitely getting a lot of opportunities, but the Calhoun defense is definitely putting up a great fight.
I mean, definitely, if you're Mepham, you're really going to want to capitalize on all those opportunities. But Calhoun is really sticking to the bend, don't break. They've been giving up a couple shots here and there, but really not one has really been that just open, that unpressured. They have done a great job of really making this Pirates work for any shot they're going to get. So that's something you really want to pay attention to, and really just give a pat on the back to any Calhoun defender and say, you've done great this game, limiting any chance Mepham has to score.
Yeah, both teams definitely have to give it their all in the second half, coming down to the last minutes.
Throwing here for the Colts, a long one past Diener. That's going to be out of bounds as Mepham able to get their stop and able to stop their chance as a 3-on-3 here. A far kick to Daniel Berry. He's going to be able to get possession, try to make a move on his defender, try to get to the right side of the field, try to get the cross, and not good. A nice play by the defense and a great play to stop the cross, stop the 3-on-3, stop any momentum that Mepham was having a chance to get. And really, they're going to make them slow down here.
Yeah, like I said, the Pirates are definitely getting a lot of opportunities, but the Colts are just shutting it down.
Cross here from Kolb. Almost, Carusis was there, able to get a chance on it, able to get some contact with the ball, just not able to put it in. A nice kick there from the corner, but just unfortunately not able to capitalize on the shot.
You could definitely tell both teams are getting frustrated and they just want to win.
I mean, yeah, and with a little bit under 20 minutes left, you could really see just how much this game has taken a toll on some of these players. I mean, some of them have been out there for the entirety of the 60 minutes so far, but they want to win. They want to give it their all, and you can see that with every single possession. As Houston, a little bit of contact there by the right side, and that is going Mepham's way. What a play by Tommy Houston, the sophomore, able to steal a possession from the Colts and give Mepham another chance and another defensive stop by the Pirates.
Mepham definitely has a really strong defensive line, and so does the Colts. Both teams are really well and pretty evenly matched. It all just comes down to who wants it more, like we said.
Yeah, you could definitely say that. I mean, trying to find for an open man, good defense. Houston there again, able to make the stop, as that's going to go to the middle of the field. Nicholson chasing after it. A nice play. Again, a little bit of contact there. Carusa is going to get called there.
A lot of
Very
frustration.
unhappy with that.
A lot of frustration coming from the Mepham coach.
I mean, definitely, there's a lot of frustration. They did not like that call being one of the first that they called after a lot of contact. That being one of them. I mean, you could tell that the Mepham sideline was not happy with that, as they're going to get an opportunity here, and they're really looking for a defensive player, even a save by Metcalf. Now I'm joined by Jared Broxmeyer for the last 20 minutes of this game. Give us a little bit of insight. What have you seen that has really been a factor of this game?
I've seen both teams playing with a lot of aggressiveness and just a ton of great saves by the goalies. They're getting great opportunities, but just great saves.
I mean, definitely, as we're going to get an opportunity there. The kick is up and away and just right of the goal. Almost able to get it, just not quite, as Mepham's going to get a possession. And their defense has just been amazing. What have you seen specifically from the defensive end, which is kind of why they've been able to have such a just solid and very immovable force on defense?
I've seen just a lot of man-to-man pressure, just sticking with the man and not allowing Calhoun to get a lot of zone time.
That's another, the ball is back on the side of Calhoun. Oh, maybe a handball that was not called here for the Colts. You can hear a little bit of chirp from the Calhoun sidelines as they wanted that possession. They wanted to be able to put their name back and put pressure on the Mepham defense, as Houston chasing after that one. A nice pass by Friedman, as back to the middle of the field. It's going to be Scotto chasing it, and he got it. A little bit advantage by Mepham. A pass to the corner, that would be Cruz chasing after it, and a little bit of contact here and a lot of frustration. That has really been the name of the second half. A lot of calls that people have wanted, and a nice save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, today both goalies have just been a brick wall from the first whistle to now.
I mean, definitely. Santos, another save there. He's approaching 10 on this game, and they're going to get a call there, a trip on Scotto, as he's going to get up after having a little bit of contact, and there will be a yellow card there on the Colts.
Mepham just got a little too aggressive. No, Calhoun just got a little too aggressive there, trying to get the steal, because all you need is one possession to get one to make a difference here.
they're going to get a long kick. The Nassau Top 100 player, Mark Diener, here to kick it off. They're going to get their formation set a little bit as with a chance to give themselves a real huge opportunity here. Diener, a shot on goal, and a nice play by Santos. Through the contact, he was able to hold on to that. A good play and a good save as we're coming back down the sideline. Houston able to get it back to Kolb. He's going to try to make a move as a nice pass. Back to Kolb. Not able to hold on and keep his possession. A good pass to Houston, an open shot. Oh, just over the right corner of the goal. That was a great look and a great opportunity for Mepham, getting the open shot, getting the advantage. As you're going to see here, the huge kick that really was able to set it up. A nice save by Santos. As I said, being able to keep control of that ball through the contact. An incredible play by him.
Yeah, again, just great plays by the goaltending. But Mepham on that free kick, they did put pressure. They did force contact on the goalie. They just couldn't get it.
That's exactly what you want to see. You're going to see the great find by Kolb, and Houston just a little bit too high, a little bit over the right corner, but a great opportunity and a great way to really get in the heads of Calhoun. A good shot and another diving save by Santos. Kolb able to get the open look that he was looking for, chasing down his Contreras, able to put a little bit of pressure on this Calhoun defense. As back to the middle, that would be Perino. Over to Brown, getting a nice open shot. Friedman back to Brown. A nice stifling defense here. Houston been everywhere, especially in the past 5 minutes. Across just a little bit too high. A good opportunity for the Colts, which is really what you want to see coming into the last 15 minutes of this game. You want to see those opportunities. You want to see that they're able to get any sort of bend on this really strong Mepham defense.
Within even just these last 5 minutes, you had that shot by Houston, and then you had that opportunity there by Calhoun. That shot by Houston might have switched the momentum, but right there, Calhoun got it right back with a great opportunity.
I mean, definitely is. A kick here. This will be a far one by Mark Diener, trying to find the open man, trying to get this ball back on the side of the Colts. And still a little bit of waiting, a little bit trying to figure out what they're going to do as a long kick from 120 to the other. As Mark Diener able to get back on defense, he's going to try to cut the edge off. A nice cross by the Colts and a good play by Houston, able to cut it off. I mean, Friedman was there, almost able to get it as a good save there, and they're going to try to push the pace of this game.
Yeah, as you saw that, Houston just was in the right place at the right time.
I mean, definitely that's a great place by him. I mean, it's been really back and forth these past couple minutes. While the second half, it's really been mostly Mepham's possession. What have you seen differently from Calhoun that's able to get them two really great opportunities in a row?
I've seen them just sitting back a lot on D, focusing on their defense right out of half, and then letting their defense get the dirty work done, and then just pushing it the other way.
Mepham not able to drop back in time. Calhoun able to force a little bit of contact there and get the call, as that's going to be a nice pass down the sideline. A good play by Scotto, the captain, and still with possession in the middle of the field. A good far shot and a good save by Metcalf. A nice save there, able to stop that play and able to stop that possession. A good shot there by the Colts, able to get a nice open shot in the middle of the field, as Ramirez here trying to make a play, going down the left sideline, chased by Perino. Going to make a move now. Kolb all the way to the captain. That's going to be Scotto on the other end. a good play by the defense, able to stop that chance and able to stop that opportunity. We're about to see another throw-in here from the Pirates. And what do you think, nearing the end of this game, what do you think that the Pirates really have to do in order to kind of get themselves on the board and maybe even secure this game?
I think the Pirates just need to get a ton of shots on goal because eventually one might fall. And if you just get a ton of shots, it's going to end up working out eventually.
I mean, definitely has a nice advantage here from the Colts going down the left sideline. A nice pass to the middle of the field. Houston trying to apply some pressure as they can slow down the pace and look for some offense. A good slide tackle. Calhoun able to regain possession. A nice shot and a good kneeling save here for the Pirates. That was a great offensive possession. And what do you really think that they kind of did well as they were able to get that shot?
Just good passing, not rushing it, not making mistakes, and just waiting for the perfect opportunity. Which in a 0-0 game you can afford to do because you don't have to rush because you'll be fine with a tie.
Definitely. I mean, you could see the little 8-on-8 matchup there. Brown versus Diener. It was a great play. Mark Diener able to get the best of him that time. Able to get force the play, force him to really go outside, which is exactly where he wanted, and able to get that ball out of bounds and slow down the possession and give them a chance to get set. A nice play by Houston again, I believe. He's been everywhere on offense and defense. Had a shot earlier in this half and has made multiple defensive plays. And now, a nice play by the defense as we're going to be back with Vinny Martinez here, trying to make a move. Trying to find a lane, a nice pass to Kolb. Across just out of the reach of Daniel Berry as back to Brown here. In the middle, guarded by the captain, Peter Scotto. Scotto again trying to make a move. Contreras, again, a lot of defense here. Contreras trying to get a move. A nice pass to the middle again. This is a lot of passing, a lot of contact here, and a lot of pressure being applied by Mepham. This is exactly what you want to see late into the game. As a nice cross just out of the reach. A good play by Scotto. This is a lot happening, a lot of back and forth here as Kolb here has a chance to get the advantage. A big pass down to Daniel Berry and a good save, able to get out of the goal. Santos able to cut off that chance and a big punt here now into the middle of the field.
Yeah, that was a great save there great aggressive save there by Santos. Sometimes you can be aggressive, sometimes it'll work out, sometimes it won't, but right there it did.
I mean, definitely, and with under 10 minutes into this game, that's really the mindset you want to have. I think you have to be aggressive, you have to take risks because it's better to really take that chance and get that opportunity of a save than really put the ball in the chance of Mepham. You want to control your own destiny here. That's exactly what Santos was doing.
Because making or not making that play could end up being the game changer in that final score. So you always have to be aggressive.
I mean, definitely, that could have been the difference maker, but that being able to get out of that play, being able to get out of that crease and being able to really just put his body on the line, put pressure on the offense and make that save. That's really what was able to solidify just a lot of, not only pressure, but just getting in the mindset of how Mepham has to play this rest of this game. Just being able to get inside their heads and say, I'm willing to get outside of my comfort zone and I'm willing to make saves that not every goalie is going to do. A nice play here by the defense. It's going to be back a far shot here, and it's going to be a call against Mepham, and coach is not happy with that one. That's not what you want to see in the late stages of this game. Another yellow card called.
Yeah, you can be aggressive, but just don't get too aggressive and end up committing fouls that could cost you.
you could say the sub here, Jake Hislop, coming into the game for Isaiah Contreras. I mean, he's a very, very strong and very aggressive defender. And coming down to the last seconds, that's exactly what you want to see. As you can see, Jack Gunn, who has the ball now and took the kick. The captain Cook, the far kick here. A nice play by the defense. Houston able to get that to Kolb. And nice play by the captain, Peter Scotto. Back to Calhoun. Coach looking for a Calhoun handball, and he won't get it. As trying to reset here, trying to get some offense. A good pass to a fancy behind the back pass. Jake Hislop with that one. Across over to the outside, Carusis. And that will be, I believe, a corner kick here for Mepham. So now, with a little bit of time left, you can see 5 minutes left. They're really trying to get this may be the opportunity, may not, but this may be the best opportunity they have left in this final stages of the game.
Yeah, this is a huge corner kick right here. It could really change the game.
And definitely an opportunity here. A nice play by the defense as they're able to get out of that, and it's going Calhoun's way. I mean, what did you see from the defense that they were able to get in front of the ball, get that stop, and save themselves potentially the game-winning goal?
Yep, and here's a replay of that great play by the Calhoun defense right there.
I mean, yeah, that's just the never give up mentality. You cannot stop until that whistle is blown. You could see the play. Initial kick was blocked by Mepham, and you can see the captain, Sean Cook, able to get the save and able to get the header to really force them out of that play. With 5 minutes left here, a lot of stoppage here. And with that stoppage, Calhoun's going to get their opportunity. Jared, tell me, what do you really think that you want to see from the offense, and especially from just the midfielders, that really you want to give them an opportunity to get a shot, get a chance to win this game, as a lot of contact there was in the middle?
Yeah, I think just both teams need to keep the pressure, because all it is one slip-up could change the game.
Definitely. As you see, a nice play here by Contreras. Kolb, a pass back to the captain. That's going to be Scotto. And another whistle blown here by the refs. And we're going to show you a replay.
And there's a replay of that great defensive play by Isaiah Contreras.
I mean, yeah, a lot of contact going in there, a lot of aggressiveness here, reaching the last couple of minutes of this game. A huge kick here coming, and a good defensive play. Mark Diener almost able to get the pass off, but a great defensive play by the captain again, able to get that ball out of anywhere near the Calhoun goal, and able to really just give themselves another fighting chance, as Mepham's going to get a corner here. That's Christian Kolb, a nice kick, and Santos able to jump in front of that, as he's going to go a nice pass here. That's going to give a little bit of fast break opportunity for Brown. Back over to the middle. Visson here playing ISO defense here, as a nice play here by their defense. That was Daniel Berry able to get the ball out of there. And Calhoun's really going to get a possession here. They're going to have some time on offense. They're going to try to get a play, as Mark Diener able to head that one away. Isaiah Contreras trying to get past the defender, and he's going to another move back over to Scotto. A nice spin move there, able to get out of that. And Hislop trying to make a move. A little bit of open space, tightly guarded by the Colts. Hislop back to Kolb now. Kolb gonna get out of there. Back to Scotto in the middle, really trying to reset, trying to get some offense here. A nice play towards the middle, a cut. Contreras will take the shot into the top right corner, and it's saved by Santos.
Santos has really been a brick wall here today, and same with Melhoff.
I mean, definitely, you can see a slide tackle there, and Coach very frustrated with that call, as a yellow card will be handed out here for the Pirates, and neither of the coach or the player is happy with that call. That is not what you want to see reaching the final seconds of this game.
Yeah, that's just getting a bit too aggressive right there. You cannot afford to do that in this situation.
Free kick here from the captain, Sean Cook. Trying to find some offense as Daniel Berry's getting ready to check into the game. A long kick, trying to get an opportunity here. A shot very high over the goal here as Mepham reaching under the final 2-minute mark. Really gonna get one last chance at an opportunity.
Yeah, both teams trying to make their last push and try and get that one goal. That will be the difference here.
And definitely the lights turn on here at Mepham High School, and another one will be called. That would be going in the way of the Colts. You can see the sideline is very excited for this one. They have an opportunity with a minute and a half left.
This might be the biggest play of the game right now.
I mean, definitely, you have so much pressure if you're the goalie right here. I mean, you're going to be that backline of defense. You're going to be the one who's going to have to make the game-winning save. So there's a lot of pressure, and really your team's relying on you here.
Because right here, Calhoun's offense is just going to crash the net, try and get that one tip in, because that's all you need.
Kick, top, and a nice save. Able to tip it over the goal. A nice tip there. He was able to get a hand on that. As you can see here, a great play by him. And with 50 seconds left, a corner kick here coming. I mean, you could see the last time they had an opportunity, the goalie was able to make a nice save and tip it over the goal, which is exactly what you wanted. As another opportunity here for the Colts. Kolb trying to turn it upfield, reaching 30 seconds left. Kolb, a lot of contact there. Now be called in the favor of Mepham. They're going to try to get it fast. Kolb, a long kick away. Vinny Martinez trying to chase after it. Now will go out of bounds in favor of the Colts. And this regulation game will be over.
Yeah, a great game played by both teams here today. Both teams played their best. Both goalies played their best. Just a great game all around.
I mean, they're going to line it up here, and you got to shake hands after this District 1.
You just love to see sportsmanship here after such an aggressive game.
Definitely. I mean, you could tell both teams wanted to win, but at the end of the day, they're all peers here. They're all just kids trying to make it in their sport that they love. And you can see that they left it all out on the field tonight. And this was a great game by all, and an incredible play, and an incredible BMB game of the week.
Couldn't have said it better.
And definitely, I mean, what were some of the things that you see that really made this game the outcome that it was?
I've said it many times already, but I think the goaltending was the really big difference here. Goaltending is the key position in most sports, no matter what sport it is. Hockey, soccer, plenty of others. Goaltending is huge.
I mean, definitely, the goalkeeping was a crucial part of this game. I mean, you could see there, he had 9 saves on the day, almost had 10, but really made that game-saving save. As we're going to send it down to Ryan Marr with our BMB Player of the Game.
Hello, I'm Ryan Marr. Here's BMB Player of the Game, Mepham goalie. How are you right now?
I'm all right. We got 1 point against a team that we lost to last time, so we'll take it, but we wanted a better result, obviously.
You know, this game ended in a tie. What could this team have done better this game?
I think we came out a little slow. I think if we played the way we played in the second half and the end of the first half, throughout the whole game, we would have had a better chance of winning.
What did this team do well tonight?
I think we worked really hard towards the end. I think, Scotto, Vinny in the midfield, they were running their asses off. I think they played really good. Barry always works hard. He was going up and down the field.
Well, congratulations on being the BMB Player of the Game. And back to you guys.
Thank you, Ryan, and an incredible game by him, a well-deserving BMB Player of the Game. I mean, what do you think he did really well?
I think he left it all out on the field, gave it everything he had, and especially props to his defense and also Calhoun's defense, both defenses and goaltending. Defense wins championships, that's all you say.
I mean, could not have said it better myself. That is all the time we have. Pirate 0, Cold 0, a great defensive battle for BMB. I've been Jake Mann alongside Jared Broxmeyer, Sophia Valdars, Mel Arcos, Ryan Marr, and the rest of the BMB crew. We'll see you all next week on the BMB Game of the Week.